Welcome to Maurice Abravanel Hall. This architectural and artistic icon is located in the heart of downtown Salt Lake City. Built as the home of the Utah Symphony in 1979, the hall is named for Maurice Abravanel, the longtime conductor of the symphony and champion of classical music throughout Utah. Located at 123 West South Temple, convenient parking locations can be found all around the venue. Some include City Creek and the Salt Palace. UTA Tracks also has a station right in front. Abravanel Hall has entrances to the north, east, and west of the venue. If you need to pick up your tickets, the ticket office entrance to the north is the most convenient. The east and north entrances have automatic doors that can be opened by pressing the ADA buttons near the doors. The doors are quite heavy, but often have volunteers to open them as needed. If you require curbside assistance, the drop-off location would be on the west side of the hall. Our patron services staff can meet and assist you into the venue. This service can be arranged through ArtTix. This venue can seat over 2,700 guests, so you may experience a highly packed lobby with activities and pre-event performances. To avoid the crowds, arrive 30 minutes before the performance to enter the hall and sit undisturbed in your seat. The main level of the lobby is where you will find concessions, guest services, and the Utah Symphony gift shop. One of the first things you will see is the Olympic Tower, a red-blown glass sculpture by Dale Chihuly. Close to this glass sculpture, you can find guest services. At guest services, you can find the coat check, assistive listening devices, earplugs, or sound-dampening headphones, weighted lap pads, and fidgets. They also can provide braille or large print programs upon request. We distribute these items free of charge on a first-come, first-served basis. Right next to guest services is the concessions. You can find various refreshments to enjoy, but please note that only bottled water is allowed in the hall. At the end of the counter, you will find the Utah Symphony gift shop. During Utah Symphony events, you can purchase merchandise here. You can also purchase gifts online anytime at utahsymphony.org/store. 3 accessible single-stall restrooms can be found here on the main floor. A larger group of restrooms can be found on the lower level next to the ticket office. If you are seated on the tiers, additional restrooms can be found on the west side of the venue on each tier. There are 4 levels of seating. If you are seated on the orchestra level, you will enter on the main floor. To access the tiers, you can use the grand staircase in the main lobby or the elevator. You may also coordinate with ArtTix to enter through the doors at the south end of the hallways, allowing you to enter directly next to your seats. An usher will scan your tickets. You will see a bright red light and hear a beeping noise. The usher will then direct you to your section. There is a good slope down to the various entrances. Please utilize the handrail for assistance. If you need any assistance at all, please reach out to an usher. Maurice Abravanel Hall has 12 wheelchair accessible seating locations dispersed on the orchestra level and first tier. There are also 12 aisle transfer seats. Transfer seats are reserved for guests with limited mobility. The seat is always on an aisle and has a movable folding arm to allow easy access to the seat. In a transfer seat, your mobility device will be brought to the lobby and returned upon request. If you would like your mobility device to remain with you, please purchase a wheelchair space and not a transfer seat, as there is limited room next to transfer seats. Please contact the Utah Symphony ticket office or ArtTix if you have any questions about these seats. There are emergency exits near the front of the hall as well as the entrance you came in. Please remember, in an emergency, you may exit the venue through a different door than you came in. We hope you enjoy your time at Abravanel Hall. If you have any accessibility questions, please contact Salt Lake County Patron Services at 385-468-1135 or the Utah Symphony Patron Services team at 801-533-6683.